Hello, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I'm your host, Rhiannon. Today we are going to be, yes, we're going to be getting rambly, but more so this is going to go towards the rant side of things. And it's kind of funny, when I first started Rhiannon Rambles as an idea, it was actually like a blog Facebook page that was called Rhiannon Rambles and Rhiannon Rambles and Rants and maybe reviews. I don't know. It was more of just kind of like a mom page to just talk about reviews of anything from like products, not at all spirituality, like an Instapot or like total like mom stuff, you know. Anyway, I'm already rambling, so I lied. It is definitely a ramble. Um, I guess what was the catalyst for this video today is that I just went to the mailbox and I got a couple fun packages. That I was waiting for, and one of them included a deck that was from Kickstarter that I ordered a very long time ago. A lot of people are unhappy about this deck, or were, because of the amount of time that it took. I want to say, about a year and a half, and it's like wasn't during like the shutdown. So that's not at all what I'm upset about, and I'm not going to call out a specific person just because I'm really not trying to be like taking cheap shots at somebody, but I'm also like, okay, I get to also speak about my own experiences and share and vent a little bit, I guess. But I have a group called Oracle Obsessed on Facebook. If you are not already a member, we would love you to join. I'll link it down below. I think we're about like almost 6,500 members, so there's definitely much bigger groups out there. Definitely there's bigger tarot groups, but the whole reason that I started this page was I remember when I was first really starting to get into tarot. I'd already really dived into Oracle, but I started to get into tarot somewhere like around like 2017. And I started joining a couple tarot groups on Facebook, and they were very hoity-toity, very snotty. I mean, we're talking groups with 10, 20, 30, 50,000 people. And like, if you like, first of all, in one of the groups that I won't name, but has to do with like maybe being a little bit nerdy, you can't even bring up an Oracle deck. You can't even talk about an Oracle deck. They were definitely poo-pooing their noses down to Oracle. So I thought that is just ridiculous. I love tarot. I love Oracle. So I created the group Oracle Obsessed, and it's just been kind of growing since then. I have had a couple times where I've just like, why am I doing this? I put a lot of energy into this group. I've never once received anything. I rarely market myself, if ever. I just have been in too many other groups where people are just constantly like a used car salesman shoving something down your throat, and I don't want my group to be that way. But then again, I deserve to be using my own platforms that I have built for my own gain, but I rarely do that. But what I do is I have a lot of indie deck creators in there, and this particular one was one of my admins, and I just seen that they had a talent right off the bat, and this is well before their first deck was ever launched. And of course, when I like meet somebody, and I, even if it's like an online, you know, relationship, I want to support and I want to be there. And if you're launching a deck, I want to help you. But we started to attract creators that literally just wanted to come right into the group and just start selling their decks to people without being vetted, without sharing any other energy, just only in there to take. I don't like it when people are taking, and I do not like it when it gets out of balance where, you know, I feel like giving should always be like, it should be like, you know, 80-20. It should never be 80% taking. It should be 80% giving. 80%, yeah, 80% giving, 20% taking. That's just the way that I view things. Whatever. So, it is very rambly. I'm sorry. But I go to the mailbox today and I get the deck and I'm like, okay, cool. I come into my office to maybe do like a deck an unboxing like I normally do. But I'm like, no, like, at what point have I way more extended myself to support, to help advertise, to help market? I know that at least 100 people, if not more, bought his decks from my group on the Oracle and the Tarot. And that might not seem like a lot, but do 100 times $30 or $50 or $60 or 70, whatever these decks are costing. That's a lot of money. And sometimes it's the difference between your deck getting funded or not. And so I don't like expect anything free. Like, of course, being gifted a deck to review is always, you know, so nice and thoughtful. But I'm just talking about just saying, hey, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for allowing me to, you know, share my page. Thank you so much for letting me share my offerings. No, I have never once received any type of gratitude in that way. I know that a lot of the creators are irritated as fuck with me because I am strict about what I allow in there, because there's too many groups out there that are so icky with the constant marketing, buy this class and this workshop and buy this book and buy this deck. And it's like, where that I wanted a place where people of like minds could just talk about what they're excited about. And yes, it bothers me that sometimes it becomes a little bit too focused on what we're purchasing. Yes, but that's neither here nor there. My point is, like, I get this deck today and I'm super excited, and I go to unbox it and I'm just like, no, I don't even want to unbox it. Why should I be putting this out there for this person, doing further promotion, further of my energy being given to this when I have not been honored at all in return in any way, shape, or form? Sending a Facebook message to say thank you so much, is that too much to ask? And that's just what happened today. And then I was thinking, there's another creator who she's created several decks, and I offered to do like an interview if she wants to launch it, and she was like all excited, but then kind of flaked. And then I see constantly in other much smaller groups than mine, like, okay, I'm looking for serious people to maybe send a deck to review. And I'm like, I know a person. I know a person who has a Oracle group with 6,500 members and a YouTube channel and a TikTok with 11.3 thousand people and an Instagram with almost 1,000 people and a Facebook group, just my own personal group, with 1,500 followers. Like, I think I know somebody. These are people that have been in my group for years, 4 or 5 years. At what point do you just say, okay, like, why am I stepping up every time to support any little indie creator when what am I getting back in return? And as tarot tubers, I do see that some are recognized, and I think it's awesome, but are you really recognized as often as you should be, given the amount of influence that our tarot tube channels individually and collectively have? So this is just a little rant to say, you know what? I'm not going to be doing an unboxing of that deck. You don't get any more of my energy today. Show a little bit of gratitude. Be a little bit humble. I don't want to just sound like a douche, but it's like anybody could create a deck in this day and age. Like, it's not like it was with, Pamela Coleman Smith and the Rider Way and, Aleister Crowley. It's not like it was 200 years ago to try to get something published. We have the internet. We have all these, publishers and printers, and you can, I'm sorry, okay? When we're taking our money and our time and our energy to constantly shout out and share and post, review, make sure you're recognizing, even if it's not me, and that's fine. You don't have to, because I also 100% think that there are other things going on here. They just don't like my, personal views on things in the world. If that, honestly, you think that you're an open-minded person, but you're gonna change how you view a friend and somebody that's done nothing but support you based upon having a differing political ideology or view, or like, that's so fucking stupid. That's exactly what we don't need in this world. We need more coming together and more uplifting and supporting one another. But at what point do you say, okay, this is now out of balance? This is now toxic. So I will not be unboxing that deck. And I guess wanted to put this out there for food for thought, if I even end up posting it. Because honestly, my fucking guilty martyr conscience will probably talk me out of it. But if for some reason I do post it, let me know what you think down below. Please be kind. Bye.